Hello everyone, how's it going? I hope you all are doing amazing. If you're new here, hello, welcome to my channel. I'm the Intuitive Rose, nice to meet you. If you're not new here, hello and welcome back. I'm so happy you joined me again today. So today, y'all, we're going to do a pick a card reading on what do people low-key admire about you. We do have 3 piles for you to choose from today. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. If you feel drawn to, feel free to choose more than one. That's again only if you feel drawn to. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Let's begin. Alright, so if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading, pile number 1. So let's see, what do people low-key admire about you? Alright. First thing I'm getting, you have this ability to go from 0 to 100 real quick, okay? Now, this is making me think of, when it comes to like enforcing boundaries, when it comes to speaking up for yourself, okay? Speaking in front of people, like you have a good way of being able to, be professional, but then you also have a good way of being very serious, very stern with your voice, with your tone, all right, and also with your facial expressions as well. Because looking at this image, she looks like she will give someone a death stare for sure. And I feel like people low-key admire this discipline in you, okay? This ability to discipline without, holding any sort of remorse, okay? I know that may sound like a bit evil. However, I just feel like you have a good way of being able to kind of distance yourself from that, okay? Because, if you go from 0 to 100, it's because someone clearly deserved it, all right? You have that good way of really seeing that. Also, with the 0 to 100, I'm getting the fact that you have this ability to be taken care of. All right. So I don't know if this is from other people or again, your finances are in order, to the point where, you went from rags to riches, or you went from, again, living in, a studio to a 1-bedroom. Like you have this way of really making more for yourself, each year. Okay. Each year there's something that's higher about you, okay? That's hotter about you, okay? There's something about every time someone sees you, it's like you look better and better. And I feel like, this could also be in the looks department. Maybe you're working on your weight, okay? You're working on your body. You're trying to tone yourself, or you're trying to gain. It's whatever you're trying to do. I feel like you put a lot of work into yourself. We also have the 3 of Cups here. So I do feel like what people low-key admire is your sisterhood, your brotherhood, okay? 3 of Cups is definitely making me think of friendships that you have made, that you have built along the way. And some of you guys, y'all may be very close with y'all family, or maybe, certain family members. So it does feel like what you created with someone, or, a group of people, a lot of people low-key admire. It's something about you 2 or you 3, you 5 sticking up for one another. You would go above and beyond for these people, for this individual. And this is again that 0 to 100. It's you don't play about those that you love. The 9 of Wands is here too. So I do feel like I don't know, you have this death stare that you be giving the people or something, but there's also this message about you not giving up, because this is what this 9 of Wands is giving. You're not afraid to, stand up for yourself. You're also not afraid to give a threat, okay? Some of you guys, maybe you have some sort of, what is it called? You have some sort of skill that allows you to defend yourself, okay? This could be really you took a self-defense class, or you have some sort of knowledge, you know how to take care of yourself, okay? So you may share this knowledge with other people. You may share this knowledge with your siblings, with your friends, okay, with your close relatives, okay? And I do feel like people low-key admire this, all right? You're not afraid to also be different. You're not afraid to be different from the crowd. We have the World card here. I do feel like people also low-key admire your ability to want to try new things all the time. I feel like you guys are definitely not basic, okay? You do not want something that everyone has. You definitely like to be different, okay? Also, we have the Nine of Cups. I do feel like people low-key admire what you like in people, what you like in a partner. Like, it's like giving your desires, literally. Like, what you desire in other people, you may speak about it, okay? You may definitely share it with other people, okay? I do feel like people low-key admire your ability to see, you know, things differently in people and other people. So it makes me think of, like, you have this ability to see the good in others. You may see something like qualities that really stand out in someone, and maybe they don't see it themselves. People low-key admire how you are someone that you will say it, you will speak up about it, you will give that compliment to somebody, okay? You will make people really feel happy. I do feel like you really do like seeing those that you love the most happiest, okay? People low-key admire your willingness to help. Even though you may not feel like it, even though you may be tired, the Nine of Wands could definitely be like, dang, I had a long day, but it's like you still show up. You still offer. You still offer that hand, that extra cup. You still offer something, all right? And I do feel like people really low-key admire your presence, okay? It's like every time you're around, you bring something that is very helpful. You help others. You're very useful. Sometimes this could be your voice, you know, maybe your sternness, okay? Because you have this ability of putting people in check, putting people, you know, get themselves right, okay? Just by you going from 0 to 100, okay? And yeah, this is definitely making me think of like Capricorn vibes, okay? We have the Knight of Cups. I feel like you definitely have Abundant Rising, my loves. Thank you so much for being open to listening to this reading today. If you find yourself to be resonating with these channel messages and would love to finish the remainder, feel free to become a Patreon member to have full access to the rest of your reading plus more. You also have the option of renting the remainder for only $1 today. If interested, feel free to follow the steps in the description box below to have a private link sent to you. I kindly thank you in advance for your love and true support. Love and light. Alright, so if you chose pawn number 2, this is your reading, pawn number 2. So let's see, what do people low-key admire about you? So I see the Lovers, the Eight of Wands, and the Fool. And then we also have the Justice card, you guys. I'm not gonna lie, for some reason, like, even though the Devil card is not in here, but I do feel like there's an energy of, like, you having sexual chemistry with someone, okay? Like, you have this ability to learn someone's body, or, like, you make them, I don't even know what to say, but this is what this is giving. Oh man, pawn number 2. So yeah, it's a lot of sexual energy in here. You guys may also be very sexual, okay, and you're very open to your sexuality. I feel like your partner or your partners really admire your ability to make them feel at ease. Like, you give them this sort of release. This is what this Lovers and this Eight of Wands is giving, okay? It's like you make them feel really good. And then back to the Fool here. So it's like you bring like some sort of energy where, like, they feel like a new person. They feel like, okay, I can start my day. I can be, you know, productive today. Like, I don't know. This is what this is, you know, making me think of. So yeah, we also have the Justice card here. I also feel like, you know, maybe you guys are married or something. I don't know. The Justice card and the Ten of Pentacles. This is also making me feel like people admire your loyalty, okay? So, you know, where you say you're going to be is definitely where you're going to be. You stay there. Some of you guys, y'all could definitely, again, be married, or maybe, you know, you think marriage, okay? You get into connections and you think longevity. You think long term, all right? And this is what people low-key admire about you. Yeah, we have the Ten of Cups. I do feel like some of you guys, y'all may have already like a family. You have already established something. However, there's this energy of also wanting something like with someone. So maybe you have like the money, the house, but you don't have the partner. Or, maybe you have the partner, the house, but you don't have the children. Or, maybe you have the career, but you don't have the house and the kids. Like, I don't know. There's something like this here that you have built for so long, and I feel like people admire this stability in you. They admire this discipline, this structure that you have, and they also admire this longing that you have as well. I feel like you're definitely someone very sensitive. I get like Cancer vibes, I get Pisces as well. Okay, just someone. Also I get Libra as well, because I see Libra, Justice card, Ten of Pentacles is also, that's Virgo and Piscean energy. So some of you guys, y'all really do admire y'all connections with people. Y'all admire your partnerships. Y'all admire your partner. I feel like people low-key admire how you put your partner on a pedestal. You treat your partner with respect, with dignity, and you give them that same treatment behind closed doors. So you have integrity, pawn number 2. And this is what people low-key admire about you. There's also something about your spirit as well. Some of you guys, you're just very optimistic, okay? And I feel like you provide that to a lot of people. You give people hope. Okay. And it could be, like a life-changing story that you have. Okay. Maybe you, again, did I just say this in another part? I can't remember, but I really am getting another scenario of like rags to riches. Okay. So you have definitely elevated in some sort of way. And that elevation has allowed you to elevate someone else. Okay, maybe elevate your family, elevate your partner. Okay, yeah. And this is what people low-key admire about you, because you have the resources to share and you don't mind sharing it. However, there's also this respect that you have and you give to other people. We have the Empress here. So it's either you guys, have an Empress in your life, or you are that Empress. Okay. This is making me think of someone that really just loves love. Like they value love. They know what love is. They vibrate in the love frequency, and that is a high vibration, right? And I do feel like people low-key admire this ability that you have. You give to other people, okay? And when you give, you really give from the bottom of your heart. I also feel like, again, you admire that closeness, that oneness, all right? Yeah. And then we have the Chariot here. I do feel like people low-key admire your ability to be a role model. Like you are a role model to a lot of people. Like this is giving the big brother, the big sister, the one who graduated first. Like you set some sort of like new trend in the family. You set a new tradition, and people low-key admire this ability to set a trend. All right, literally, especially if you guys are building financial wealth, generational wealth. You have your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, your brothers, your sisters, your mom and dad wanting to do the same thing. You put people on, okay? You are definitely a trendsetter, and this is what people low-key admire about you. We have the Queen of Pentacles. There's a lot of feminine energy. Regardless of your gender, pawn number 2, I feel like people low-key admire your ability to connect to your emotions. You have this ability to really speak from the heart. I don't know if you guys are, again, like you're in a connection or you yearn for a connection, but I feel like a lot of people see this ability to love in you, and this has probably been one of your greatest strengths, okay, since birth. We have the 9 of Cups here. I do feel like this is one of
Abundant Rising, my loves. Thank you so much for being open to listening to this reading today. If you find yourself to be resonating with these channel messages and would love to finish the remainder, feel free to become a Patreon member to have full access to the rest of your reading plus more. You also have the option of renting the remainder for only $1 today. If interested, feel free to follow the steps in the description box below to have a private link sent to you. I kindly thank you in advance for your love and true support. Love and light.
Alright, so if you chose pawn number 3, this is your reading, pawn number 3. So let's see, what do people low-key admire about you? Alright, So we do have the Nine of Wands, okay? This is definitely making me think of like being exhausted, being tired. However, but still, like in this card, he's still standing up, still doing his job, still doing his due diligence, okay? So people do low-key admire this inner strength that you have to keep persevering. You guys definitely are coming up as having, yes, okay, Five of Pentacles. I was just about to say, you guys have like an energy of being left out, being alone, or at least feeling alone. However, with the Queen of Cups here, this is making me feel like, you know, you guys still, you know, act out of the kindness of your heart, or you act with love, okay? You still are this good human being. Yeah, people admire that your circumstances have not changed who you are as a person. You are still very empathetic towards other people. You show sympathy, you know, to those in need, okay, with those that may be also having a hard time. I feel like you do not stay in this victim mindset, and this is what people low-key admire about you. And yeah, that's why that Nine of Wands came out first, because you have had a lot of things that could easily make you say, you know what, I'm done, I give up, I don't want this no more. But you really choose to look at things differently. The Five of Pentacles is making me feel like, you know, you use this situation, or you use these hard times to really learn something about yourself. You really nurtured something in the midst of this feeling lost, okay? Yeah, you found something in the middle of you being lost. I love that, okay? The Seven of Cups is also here. So this is making me think of you guys also having help along the way. This could be, you know, maybe divine help. You know, the Seven of Cups could be ancestors. It could definitely be your soul tribe, okay? And this is what people low-key admire about you, because you showed people that, you know, just because you were brought up in this situation does not mean you get out of that situation as that person, okay? You have this ability to meet people, you know, that can change your life. You have this ability to, you know, create a new life for yourself. It's all confirming that you are pretty much the one that has the choice over what goes on in your life, what you choose to entertain. And I feel like people low-key admire you because you realize the choices that you have had to make. You realized how you were the one that called the shots. You were the one. Even though people intentionally may have left you on the cold or tried to, you know, alternate something in your life, you realize you're the one in control. You're the magician. You're the master, okay? You could have also definitely taught yourself something, because I get this self-taught energy. So, you know, whatever you taught yourself, I do feel like you are in this energy of mastering. You are the energy of being the teacher. And people low-key admire how you were able to do that all by yourself. Also, when I was picking this image, you guys, I swear this was Kylie Jenner. But now that I'm looking at it, I don't know if it really is. You know, some of you guys may like Kylie, but, you know, I feel like what this is giving is celebrity vibes, okay? So people low-key admire that you have woken up the celebrity in you. Literally, whatever you're doing for work, whatever you do for career, okay, you have the potential to really be famous. Some of you guys are already famous, and this is what people low-key admire about you, is that you have created something for yourself. We have the Ten of Cups, and then we have the Ace of Wands. So this is also making me feel like you started over. And the people around you now could be your soul tribe. They could be your soulmates, okay? People that come along your path to help you, to help build you in some sort of way. I feel like people low-key admire what you have built for yourself. You have built a community of supporters, a community of faithful supporters, okay? People that really want to see you win. Yeah, and it does. This is making me think of this post that I seen on YouTube. Someone posted this in the community tab page. It was a message about how, like, God, seeing that your own family didn't support you, so he sends strangers to support you. So this is what this is giving. The Ten of Cups, it doesn't even have to be your blood family, but it's people that feel more like your family, feel like, you know, that you can connect easily with. And this is what people low-key admire about you, is because even though you didn't have your family, your immediate family by your side, that still never stopped you. That still never stopped you from, building your own family, or at least, being open to other people, other connections, okay? People low-key admire your ability to gain spiritual knowledge, okay? We have the Sun card here as well. There's a lot of happy energy. I feel like you have really turned your life into like some sort of playground. I know that may sound like weird. However, I feel like life has been very playful for you. You have been playing. You've been enjoying your fruits of your labor. Okay? This is what people low-key admire about you, because you make things fun. You try to make life the most happiest, the most purest it can be, the most purest it can get. Okay? And this Ace of Wands.
Abundant Rising, my loves. Thank you so much for being open to listening to this reading today. If you find yourself to be resonating with these channel messages and would love to finish the remainder, feel free to become a Patreon member to have full access to the rest of your reading plus more. You also have the option of renting the remainder for only $1 today. If interested, feel free to follow the steps in the description box below to have a private link sent to you. I kindly thank you in advance for your love and true support. Love and light.